Welcome to episode 2. I know it's been a long time between episode 1 and today, but I've just been busy with work and exhausting as it is. I decided, hey, let's stop being, lazy with your dreams and aspirations, and let's get something going here. So here we go. Almost has been a year since I've done one. The last video I did was the collapse of the Lakers playoffs against the Suns. So that was almost in June, and it basically is June. It's May 26th. So yeah, today on the show we're going to talk about where the Lakers go from here. We're going to talk a little Colts, talk about what's going on with the NBA right now, and talk a little bit NFL full spectrum. Okay, so Lakers, I think I can say this pretty easily. This was the worst season in Lakers history, and I know people are going to say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. This is what about that Luke Walton year? 17 wins. All those were kids, and they didn't have the aspirations the Lakers had. Now, I'm going to go quickly into this Lakers thing because, like I've said, I haven't done this for a while, and the Lakers season's been over for a month and a half now, so I'll go quickly into this, and then we'll go into stuff that, stuff that's actually going on. But, yeah, just an awful season. Injuries happen, but it's one of those things where all decisions are on the table. They need a coach. They need to re-sign Malik Monk. They need to do a lot of things, and it's disappointing. And hopefully they can get back to the right place where they were in 2020. I'm not going to say it was a fluke, but the way that they've been constructing teams, I didn't think that the Lakers were going to walk into the Western Conference Finals with this offseason they had. Coming into this year, I was like, we'll see. Awful offseason, horrendous. I said that at the time. I said they might get anywhere from a 4 to a 6 seed at that time, is what I said, because it was an awful offseason. And didn't even make the playoffs. So it was even worse than that. So everyone was talking about, 1 seed, 2 seed. I'm just like, have you seen their offseason? Because I have. All right, I'm done talking Lakers. I'm done talking their awful season. That's it. Look at that. It was just a shade over 3 minutes. I'll take it. Now let's go to the Colts side. It's been over a year, so I guess we can talk about the horrendous end of their season. Carson Wentz. See, no, I have a take with Carson Wentz. Carson was 27-7, 7 touchdowns, 7 picks, and everyone's like, "Oh, keep him another year, run it back," this and that. And my whole thing is like, his mistakes were so blatant and so huge. It's just so hard to overcome. The throwing left hand out of the end zone, spraying 2 ankles on one play, fumbling on the 1 yard line when you had 2 cracks. His mistakes are so huge. It's like a quarterback at all given times trying to win the state championship. It's like you don't need to make all these wild and crazy plays running around. There's 3 seconds left. Gotta win the state title. Just chill, man. Like, come on, man. Just take about 12% off. But that's just who he is. He's like his style is like a H2 Hummer. It's cool. It's great. The rims are incredible, and the rims. Oh, this is nice. Unbelievable. Yeah, but it's like 5.8 miles per gallon. Is that really, logical? Is that really forward thinking? No, not really. But man, that looks cool, doesn't it? Matt Ryan, who the Colts got me, I haven't done this in over a year now, basically a year, is a more conservative, like he's like a nice sedan, you know. He's not going to wow you, but he's going to get the job done. He's going to be a little bit more conservative, and I think that's what the Colts are going for because they don't want this wild and crazy, screwing up at the worst moments in games player anymore. And I don't mind it. Now, I'm not going to be this guy who cares about Pro Bowl, but they had a team with 7 Pro Bowlers. So you know they're starting to go in the right direction. And to have a season that how it ended that way, how it ended is just incredibly disappointing. You know, Kenny Moore, Quentin Nelson, obviously, Ryan Kelly, Darius Leonard, Jonathan Taylor. You know, for some reason Xavier Rose made it, which did not quite get. I mean, he's not. That boy is a free agent. Still is. So I think a special teamer made it too. So congratulations to all those guys. But it didn't really matter because they didn't even make the playoffs. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Matt Ryan. I'm happy for what the Colts are going to be able to do. And look at that. 6:26 on the marker there. So shade over 3 minutes for both. Got rid of those because those have their seasons have both been long gone. So now let's talk about things that are happening right here, right now. So we have the NBA playoffs that's going on. It's been a very nice NBA playoffs, and then we'll go in the NHL playoffs and with a little NFL news, and then we'll close the sucker up. Hopefully, we get a little bit under 21 minutes. Let's see where we go. Let's see if we can accomplish that goal. NBA playoffs have been nice. My MVP of the playoffs so far, if I had to give it to somebody, off the top of my head, I'd probably give it to Tatum. He's been really nice. Either Tatum or Luka. Luka's been really nice, but they're probably going to lose in this. Luka's been really good for the Mavericks. He's been their only guy at most situations. The Grizzlies just got the raw end of the deal. I just get so nervous about Ja. Ja's just a reckless abandon, hair on fire all the time, and had a freak situation happen again. And you know, you never hate seeing it. You never enjoy seeing players get injured. And people, I mean, if people do, you're a sicko. But you never like seeing people get injured. And when he did, it just kind of ruined their series against the Warriors. But nothing to hang your hat on. I think the Grizzlies are in line for just a great run. They got a great coach, was a Coach of the Year candidate, and they got a young core. Pretty much their whole core is young outside of Steven Adams. So that team is going places. That team's not going away at all. So that's good news for them. So I'm not going to get into all 16 of the teams, of the playoffs, but you know the playoffs have been very nice. If I had to make a prediction, I'm going to go Warriors Celtics in the finals. I know that's you're going on a limb there, Jack, with both teams having a huge leg up in the series. But I'll even go one further. I think the Warriors win that series. I think it's a lot of been there before players on that team, and I think that they're just going to be like, you know, it's going to be another day in the office. You know, you have your Pools and your Pools and Wiggins. Thank you. And Wiggins, who have not been there, but your Draymond, your Klay Thompsons, your Currys have all been there. Your Loonies have been there in huge crucial portions of key moments in finals games. So they won't be scared of the moment like, you know, a few Warrior players will. So I'm going to give the slight edge to that series to the Warriors. The Celtics, I feel like, are not quite there. They could be. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if they win it. I have the Warriors winning that series in seven. So it's not like I'm taking the Warriors in 4 or anything like that. But yeah, this playoffs have been really nice. I've really enjoyed it. We got everything from the Bulls and the Bucks. I thought the Bucks were still going to win the East, and then the Celtics were like, maybe it's our time. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Giannis got the throne. They just kept throwing a lot of forwards, a lot of wings at him with your Horfords and Tatums and Browns, and they just kept throwing all these wings at him. And eventually that wore out Giannis, and I don't blame him. You just keep on thrown huge bodies at you time after time when you're in the post. It's gonna take a toll on you. No matter, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're 96 Michael Jordan. That's going to take a toll on you. Look at Michael when he went up against the Pistons. When you just keep on getting thrown bodies at, you're gonna get not play as well as what you should be playing. So I'm not gonna take anything against Giannis. Giannis, is still a great player. He's probably one of the best players in the league, if not the best. So. Just a tough series, and the Celtics are ready for it. That's why you draft all these wings in the NBA guys and all these big guys. So, and I'll go quickly into the All-NBA, then we'll go NHL, quick stuff in the NFL, and then we're out of here. Let's see, I'm at 11:30. Nice. All-NBA came out. Some people were upset. Embiid second team. I need answers. Well, we knew someone was going to have a tough break with Jokic winning the MVP and Embiid having an incredible season. Someone was going to get the raw end, and it just so happens it was Embiid. It was a tough way to go about things. You never like seeing that happen, but that's just a rarity in the NBA where that happens, where two good centers are incredible, and you're not going to get both of them the first team. That's just not how it happens. So, like I said, you really do hate to see that, but it just happens. It's just a rarity. It doesn't happen often, where two great centers. And I'm sure there was a lot of times when David Robinson had a great year. He was second team. Why? Because he's in the same league as Shaq. Does that mean he's the worst ever? No. Just got the wrong raw in the deal. It's no big deal. It happens. Rarity, but it happens. It's all right. It's okay. Saw that Ja got second team as a guard. I was, Devin Booker got first team. I'm all right with that. I think Ja got second team over Curry. No. I beg your pardon. Curry and Ja were both second team. Let me look this up. Let me be official about this here. Yeah, great television right here, isn't it? Or video, as we say in the business. Yeah, no, it was Luka and Booker. And then second team was Ja, Curry, DeMar, Kevin Durant, Embiid. Great season for DeMar having second team. No, everyone said that was the worst signing ever. I didn't think that. I wanted the Lakers to get him, but obviously, it is what it is. KD, second team. And then your third team, Trae Young. He's going to be that guy who puts up good stats on a bad team. It seems like that's his destiny, although he did make the playoffs last year. Chris Paul, third team. LeBron, I don't understand if people were upset about the LeBron third team. He was incredible. Just played on a bad team. Won 41 games. I'm not going to... you know why he got docked? His dock was being on third team. That was his dock. If his team... I'll tell you this right now, folks. If his team had won where the Suns were at, or 57, or 53, he's first team, and that's 100% a fact. He would have had a better year than DeMar and a better year than Giannis. So probably you would have to bump Giannis to 2 and DeMar to 3, and that's how we would have to go. But I'm just letting you know that. And I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but you're going to have to penalize LeBron for being a very below average team most times and losing to teams like the Magic twice and OKC 3 times, or no, 2 times. So yeah, I'm going to penalize you for that. But you still put up incredible stats. And so did Trey. So Siakam got 13 as well, and so did Cat. So happy for all those 15 players. You are the 15 best players in the NBA. I don't really see a real, Do I penalize Luka for showing up to camp out of shape and working himself in shape and putting him the second team and Ja the first team? Maybe. Outside of that, is anything really coming at me I'm being appalled by? Not really. Tatum, I have no issue with him being first team. Jokic, no issue. Yeah, nothing's really coming out to me except, maybe I swap, like I said, Luka for Ja. Outside of that, I really like the whole board on the All NBA team. So yeah, we got through that. We got through 3 topics, and we're at 16. That's some nice work there by me. I said let's get this under 21. So now we'll go quickly into what's going on in the news of the NFL, and then we'll get out of here. Saw news that they're trying to eliminate the Pro Bowl. I'm all for it. It's a late May news story on the NFL. I mean, they have all these rules. You can't play a certain zone. There's no man-to-man. Only play nickel. I mean, it's basically two-hand touch. And how many people are actually watching this? I really did like the old days. I hate to sound like an old head here, but believe it or not, they had the Pro Bowl, which they smartly should, because it mattered more. They had the Pro Bowl after the Super Bowl. And they haven't had this for a long time, but I think the last time they had it was either 07 or 09. And it was incredible because you would have players who were in the Super Bowl, who had just missed the Super Bowl, and they were still in it. Now it's like you're getting all these replacements, all these substitutions, and that's how Mitchell Trubisky's a Pro Bowler, because you have to deal with all these subs and people who don't want to play and all these Super Bowl replacements, because it's like, I just liked it so much better when it was the week after the Super Bowl. Well, let me see what year that rolls. Pro Bowl after. What year was that? Yeah, they haven't done that since 2010. Before the Super, or they've done that. No, 2009 was the last year. I beg your pardon. 2009 was the last year they did after Super Bowl, which I think is a smart move. And they've done Orlando and Vegas, and that's also weird. Sorry, I'm being a traditionalist here for this moment. After Super Bowl, Hawaii, skills competition on Friday or Saturday, the chalk and stuff on the football and the weightlifting and all that stuff is great and cool for the fans, and I just thought that would be awesome. But eliminating it means something's not working, and it's either that or put money incentives or do what I just said, this whole time, after the Super Bowl. But what do I know? I think outside of that is it for the Jack Attack Show episode 2. I know, like I said, it's been a long time. I've tried to. Oh yeah, sorry. I will talk quickly about the NHL playoffs. I have a bet on the Rangers winning it all. They're still alive, tied 2-2. I've been impressed with the Oilers. Look like they might break through. Might not. I mean, they are the Oilers after all. Tough break for the Maple Leafs, always losing in the first round. Haven't won a playoff series since 2002. Yikes. The Lightning, they look strong as ever. They could be going for a three-peat. Kucherov looks nice. Stamkos, Brandon Point. Vasilevsky is unbelievable. Their coach is unbelievable. Panthers, just tough break for you there. And yeah, hopefully the Rangers win it all, so I give my $85. But the Hurricanes are a good team, so let's not count them out by any means. So I would say my front runner. I hate saying this, but I do think it is the Lightning. Unless someone else comes out of nowhere, I do think it is the Lightning. As sad as I am to say, but wouldn't be upset by seeing a three-peat. We haven't seen that often. The last time we saw that, I wasn't alive. It was the four-peat Islanders in the 80s. So that'd be kind of cool to see. I know a lot of people like seeing consistent winners, but we're not going to be seeing this for our lifetime anytime soon after the Lightning. So, looks like we're going to be under 20. So I'm going to try and be doing this more often. I got to get more on a routine. So thank you all. This has been Jack Attack episode 2. Take care and be safe.